everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Thank you, friends, and a very warm welcome to this Business Opportunity Overtime. I hope I'm audible to all. So thank you, friends, for joining us for the great Business Opportunity over Chai. And this special edition of Business Opportunity Chai will help you absolutely understand the biggest and the greatest business opportunities we have with franchise, specially curated for you. Business Opportunity over Chai is presented by Franchise India Management Team, Mr. Gaurav Maurya, the chairman of Franchise India Group, and Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, who is the MD of Franchise India Brands. So every day, 12 o'clock, we launch a new brand to explore the new business opportunities with us. Today, we have a great iconic brand, Snail Tale. Snail Tale is a part of Birla Group, where absolutely they're talking about the biggest business opportunity of BR Birla Group preschool franchise with an investment of 13 lakhs, experience of 31 years, a quick payback within 22 months, successfully operating 6+ branches, 2,000+ experienced faculty in their group. And for that, we have invited Mr. Siddharth, who will be more than happy to assist us and make us learn about the business opportunity. And as a panelist, we have Mr. Gaurav Arora, who comes with an industry experience and a master in helping you picking up the right business and evaluating the right business, especially in the education sector. So Siddharth ji, बहुत-बहुत welcome है आपका इस webinar में, Business Opportunity over Chai, turning the spotlight to you, and we are so eager to learn about the business opportunity. Over to you, Siddharth ji.
A very warm welcome to the entire team of Franchise India. I'm really thankful that through your guidance and through your support, we could finally come to a stage where we are, converting this traditional operated business into a franchisee-ready business. Over the past, like in 1991, since 1991, we are into the field of education, and as of now, BR Birla Group, which basically is into establishing CBSE schools and several preschools across the areas of Rajasthan. So every school is owned by us and well managed by us. So currently, post-COVID, we came up with an idea. It's now time to revolutionize the concept of preschooling, because it will be altogether a new concept, and it has to flow with the time, and a lot of things have changed in this sector now. So you just cannot, accommodate the preschooling solutions into a regular schooling solutions. So it is when in 2018, we realized there is a great need of online preschool. Along with that, there is a need of several preschools where you have a proper guidance, where it's very easy to operate, and where we can focus upon basic values of students as a child. So with this ideology, we started the concept of Snail Tale Preschool. And with time, with the passage of 5 years, we have evolved ourselves into one of the most leading brand in the area of Rajasthan. And currently, we are also open to, look for more franchisees in the areas of Rajasthan and other cities of Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, etc. So that is what Snail Tale is all about. If I talk about the investment, yes, we'll come to that later on. But the whole ideology was, during COVID, many teachers lost their jobs, and many female candidates, they lost their jobs because of, because of a lot of disruptions happening over. So we came up with an idea, why not to introduce a system, why not to, make our women entrepreneurs and independent. So this is how this whole concept came. And, teaching is one of the best skills. Once you have that, and it will, prevail forever. So just to promote them, just to, support them, we came up with this concept, and it really worked well. So currently we are like having our own 7 more branches across this, and there are some channel partner related branches, so which we are working, very efficiently. We have a current strength of almost more than, there are somewhere more than 1,500 parents are satisfied parents as of now, which are currently right now with us. And coming next year, we are aiming at somewhere around 4,000 parents, happy parents. So I request everyone to join with us and, enjoy this journey of learning and making Snail Tale a big brand. And, it's very easy to have a, I won't call it as a, associate or something like that. It's a very, it's a partnership where, your ideas, your thoughts, apart from investment, all things are getting, will be involved and will be respected. So thank you so much for that. And this is what Snail Tale is all about.
Great. Thank you, Siddharji, for setting up and a quick introduction about Snail Tale. The lovely name, of course, will invite the young kids. Now let's come on the presentation, sir. Let's understand what is there for my investors. Why to invest in a business of school? Because, of course, this is one business which will give you a good return, and a pedigree of Birla, the group, will add icing on the cake. So, Siddharji, you can share your screen now, please.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah.
So friends, in the meantime, Mr. Siddharth is bringing up his slide. Of course, would like to talk more about this education business. And we have an expert, Mr. Gaurav Arora. Rather, I think we are ready with the slides now. I think it's just going to be a second where we'll see the presentation. In the meantime, Gaurav, why don't you set some perspective? Education industry. I've been associated with education industry for a longer time. What is this industry? Do you see some really a good business in this?
Yes, hi everyone. Morning, Saras, and to my lovely audience who is present today. So see, I've worked personally in this industry for almost a decade, and I've seen a lot of changes happening. Of late, the government has also seen a lot of importance of the preschool education in the early years for the child, and hence they've come up with a new education policy 2020 rather, which is going to be implemented by 2025 in the country nationwide. So now it is going to be important for every child to be going through the preschool education before they actually get into the formal education system. And there has been a change also in the classes, right? In the grades, right? Which were earlier part of the preschool education or the earlier education, and now as per the new government education policy. So all of us have seen, including my child and a lot of our clients who are in the same age group. So the preschool education used to start at about 2 years and used to go about 4-5 years, and then the child used to come into the grade 1, which is part of the formal education system. But now, after this new education policy has come, you would be surprised to know that up till the grade of 2, right, it is part of the earlier education. It is part of the preschool education. So the preschool education sector as such, which was unorganized before this NEP was announced, now it has become a formal education system. It is now being absorbed as a formal education system in our country. So the demand of the preschool education is going to go up by the end of 2025. So it is actually an amazing opportunity for people who are basically eyeing to get into an education business, and they're confused as to which is the right business to get into. So there are two different opportunities that we have in the education. One is an online education, which we call as an education technology, where we have more of education technology as a communication and the delivery module. However, in the physical form of the education, we have preschools, we have tuition we have coaching institutes, and we have a formal education, K-12, which we call as a senior secondary school. So preschool, my dear friends, is one opportunity where you can start with as low as maybe 10-15 lakh rupees of investment. If you have a residential site which has got a couple of bedrooms and the living room, and experts like Birla, Siddharth, Snail Tale will come and help you to basically get into a transition from your residential property and converting into a preschool ready property. And trust me, team, trust me, people, it is actually an amazing rewarding opportunity, because this is a local business. इस बिजनेस के लिए आपको कहीं दूर नहीं जाना होता है, आपके लोकल टेरिटरी में आपके पास रेजिडेंशियल एरिया है, आसपास के रेजिडेंशियल कॉलोनीज में जो भी बच्चे रहते हैं वो आपका डायरेक्ट ऑडियंस होते हैं. तो आपके पास यहाँ पे प्री स्कूल एजुकेशन के लिए अगर मैं ग्रेड्स की बात करूं तो यू हैव अ प्री नर्सरी, यू हैव अ नर्सरी, यू हैव अ एलकेजी, you have a UKG. Besides, you have got a daycare activities, right? Then you have a lot of other extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities for your kids. So this is one opportunity where you can be engaged in the day-long activity, right? And even in the weekends, you can probably conduct a lot of Vedic maths and abacus and dance and music, and maybe a lot of skill development classes for the child up to the age of 6, 7, 8. And you can create a lot of earning opportunity for you. So one is you are doing a noble business, you are getting into a cause, right, which is addressing the learning part of the child early years, and second is you're creating an earning opportunity. So दो तरीके के आपको basically इसमें purpose solve होते हैं. एक तो obviously एक noble profession है, white collar job है. It is not like a normal food and beverage business or an automobile business where you have to deal with any sort of people. यहाँ पे आप parents के साथ deal कर रहे हो, toddlers के साथ deal कर रहे हो. So it's a very delicate business to be into. Very noble business to be into, but at the same time आप उनसे एक फीस डिमांड कर रहे हो जहाँ पे बहुत सारा पेरेंट नेगोशिएट नहीं करता है. तो आप अगर एक अच्छी फैसिलिटी सेटअप करते हो, एक अच्छे ब्रांड के साथ जुड़ते हो और आप पेरेंट को एक कम्युनिकेशन, एक मैसेज देते हो with your confidence and with your past experience that the child is going to be learning here, the child is going to get into a new phase of their life, and it is going to be the first time that the child is coming out of a very cozy and a comfortable and a cuddling environment. क्योंकि घर पे है सब ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स है, ब्रदर है, सिबलिंग है, या फिर आपके फर्स्ट कजिन्स है. अगर आप एक जॉइंट फैमिली में रहते हो तो उस एक कंफर्टेबल एनवायरनमेंट से बच्चा पहली बार निकलता है. तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है पेरेंट के लिए कि अपना पहला स्कूल बच्चे के लिए जो वो चूज करे ना, वो एक ऐसा स्कूल हो जहाँ पे वो सब कंफर्ट मिल सके, लर्निंग मिल सके, और एक ऐसा ब्रांड हो जो वेल एस्टैब्लिश्ड हो, वेल एक्नॉलेज्ड हो already market में, and उसके कुछ past accolades हो. So here we have the opportunity to be hearing from Siddharth, who comes with over 2 decades of experience on a preschool and a K-12 side. They have their K-12 also on the name of Birla, Birla, which is very, very acknowledged in Jodhpur market, and then they now have come up with a preschool with the name of Snail Tale, where they also have 6 branches managed by company. So nothing more than this kind of an experience and this kind of pedigree can come to you, and I'm sure that with the course of time, Siddharth is going to give you a detailed insight of what their model is all about and how they are different than the other preschools. So Siddharth, I welcome you on board, and please discuss with our investors and give them the real insight of what business this business can be for them and how it can be rewarding mutually for both the stakeholders who are party to it. So over to you, Siddharth. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gaurav. Well said. I'll take a brief introduction about our group and what is our ideology, what is the philosophy of Snail Tale Preschool. And as Gaurav said, कि पहला स्कूल हर किसी को याद रहता है. So I am sure all those who will be associating with us will definitely remember us not only for this value, but also for the emotional touch which is required in every preschool, because it's completely driven by emotions. So yes, coming to this, let's I'll just start my introduction over here. So all right, we just as described, Birla Group, we just started in 1991, and with this journey, and as I conveyed you that Snail Tale, the concept actually was started in 2016 with just establishing a traditional preschool. And in COVID we had to change our model. We came up with the solution of online preschooling, and through that, we had to, we developed our own ERP, where we can give e-learning programs, where we can share the digital content with the parents. And this is how the whole ideology of setting up a traditional preschool get transformed into a hybrid mode of teaching now. So with this, I'll just share our mission to create a child-friendly and nurturing atmosphere where overall cognitive, physical, social, and emotional development of a child takes place. And we would also like to get recognized as leader in community for providing a strong foundation for the future success of an individual and society as a whole. So a place where your child just does not learn academics, but also grow as a person, as a good human being, and as a good citizen. Our values proposition, as of now, the current stat says there are 200 plus teachers, experienced faculties, plus 5,000 plus alumni, which have already passed out from our existing group, and more than 50 lakh plus scholarship has been awarded. And it has been a ritual with us. All those students, either they are from the field of sports or they have some sort of academic achievements, we promote all these things, and we provide them sponsorships and scholarships as well. So coming back to Snail Tale program, the entire preschool, it consists of 4 major programs. We got 4 classrooms, basically playgroup, nursery, kindergarten, and prep class, which is ideally everywhere across India. The age group comes from 2 to 6 years. Now 2 years and above are enrolled in playgroup, and 3 years, and with every consecutive year, we got these classes. Apart from that, we also have online preschooling, which is like managed from our end. And there is online after school activities, which generally takes place during the evening hours. So yeah, basically once the infrastructure has been set up, the same infrastructure is being utilized for different types of courses. I'll come to the academics part. Why we are different? In every class, we have created a content which is digitally mapped. We have an ERP solution. We have an ERP app where a parent can track attendance. We have, inbuilt teacher parent communication app where a teacher can easily convey personalized messages for a kid. For example, if my child is studying in Snail Tale preschool, so what all I as a parent can have a view on daily basis, on regular basis through that app is the diary notifications are there. A daily feed comes, a daily routine of a child, which says, okay, today this is the classwork they have done, this is what they have done in school, these are the activities which they have performed. A basic feed comes over there, and this is for all the students. Right. Coming to our segments, what we offer currently through this franchisee, we provide you preschool setup and curriculum. Apart from that, there is one division which is edutainment, where we help you to reach local market. We help you in local marketing as well. Our guidance is there, and different methodologies are there, different tech strategies are there to tap the actual audience, to tap the direct leads. And then we got expert counseling and consultancy department, which helps you not only in teachers training, but also they help as by the end of every month, there's a teacher training program across all our branches. Then there is a business review meeting with the owner or with the head of the school, where we can discuss all sorts of issues and whatever problem they're facing to run the business, we help them with that. This team consists of chartered accountants, we got MBA, qualified MBAs, and apart from that, early childhood experts who actually helped everyone to understand the psychology of the kids. So this is how we help you. And then we got empowering the teacher community. This is what I said. We wanted to make 1,000 plus homemakers as a teachers who become independent irrespectively, and they can manage this preschool. So considering this, we have made a program very easy to use, easy to operate. The ERP is also very just like your WhatsApp app, where you just need to, just by one push notification, everything will be done. Advantages with us is you can say these are the norms where we actually ensure to provide the safe environment, a play-based learning curriculum. Along with that, the interior designing, everything has to be maintained. small teacher student ratio. So आमतौर पे एक प्री स्कूल के अंदर हम लोग जो रखते हैं, which is like on every 15 students we got one teacher and one maid. So this is how we do, because in preschool it is not only the role of teacher which is important, but we also need assistant maids, who nannies, who can take care of child as a whole. So that is also our focus is. So we anyways we didn't mention that, but yes, small teacher student ratio and small nanny student ratio is also there. Coming to the teacher training certification, at times what happens, investors have they have queries like okay हमारे पास teachers तो आते हैं, but retention of teachers is very difficult, because most of the preschools, somewhere in the cities of Rajasthan or maybe in metros, the payment is not that great. So what we have done, we have tried to incorporate the preschool program in such a way you can run double shifts in your preschool by paying a good amount to a right candidate. So as of now, in all across all our branches, we are the highest paid, we pay our teachers the best because of all these things. Apart from that, teacher training certification is also there, where if a fresher candidate has come and they are not qualified, so we help them to complete their entity course, and you get the support of that, because we also have a certified training institute which gives them entity training along with that PRT training. So these all programs are just byproducts of this, this. See, as of now, what we have planned is, as I said, we are starting with the West, and the major focus is in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, because these are the growing cities where it will be easier for a person to invest and take risk. And what I have observed personally in these cities is where, with appropriate investment and with minimalistic risk, you can easily roll out your plan of Snail Tale. So coming to the West, and in West, we are targeting earlier, as I mentioned, we'll be focusing upon Rajasthan, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh in phase 1 through franchisee-owned, franchisee-operated model. Women taking charge, as I said, it's right time to join Snail Tale Educational Initiative as an entrepreneur, where a young entrepreneur wanting to enter education industry. Second, if a real estate group is seeking smart preschool association for their societies, so we are open for them. Women entrepreneurs, teachers or corporate employees who actually want to run their own business, and existing preschools wanting to convert their setup into smart and be part of Snail Tale family. So we have also acquired a couple of preschools over here. And coming to the last, all those who actually want to partner for their prior experience and their preschool fee. There are many reasons, but yeah, majorly I would like to focus upon the 4 major reasons. We got a premium educational kit. Our entire curriculum is associated with Macmillan. Along with that, there are some academic partners, be it Next Education, S. Chand Group, and Goel Publication. So these are very renowned groups in this segment. Apart from that, we have a comprehensive learning solution. As I said, everything is digitally mapped. So whatever textbook curriculum we have, the same thing is digitally mapped, and it becomes so easy for a parent, even without appointing a tutor at home. A mother can teach in a very easy way and in a very appropriate way. See, at times, in preschool, the basic thing comes, fundamentals have to be very strong. And since, India is we got many states and many varied languages, the tone, the accent, everything is different. So, what happens? So we have created a comprehensive solutions for that as well. When it comes to the English, when it comes to, the spoken part and the conversation part. So we have recorded clips as well. We have audio files as well. The moment you click on that icon, and it will speak the entire sentence. So that narration is also there. So it helps a parent to make their child learn in a very creative way. Even it helps teachers as well to understand the same thing. Coming to the technology and development, the entire focus on holistic development of child. Teacher training program is there to maintain and improve teaching standards. See, I'll tell you one thing. A lot of preschools might be, suggesting you, we are not here to, come and straight away sell you the thing. Okay, you just have, associated with Snail Tale, and then accordingly, we are just going to work. by teachers training is the most important aspect of the education industry, which is really required. The era which we are living is right now, where we need more of, common sense rather than, big strategies. So that training part is very important over here, which we ensure to schedule by end of every month. We got our own internal R&D lab to keep up to date with the latest trends. Low moderate setup cost is there, affordable price points and revenue opportunities. So coming to that, let's first discuss the roles and responsibilities. So as a franchisee, your role will be, a unit franchisee would be in charge of operating and functioning a preschool in your respective city. They would be in charge of developing franchisee in the city and be a contact point for the customers, where you need to undergo mandatory training from brand before starting the operations. As I said, our team is going to train you and provide you complete training related to this. Franchisee should also do local marketing and business development activities periodically. So we also support you in this local marketing. We help you to strategize how to, tap the market where we actually need to work on. And as a brand, our role would be to provide training, prepare SOPs and guidelines for franchisee, perform formal evaluation. There will be an audit team which will come to your place and, they are going to help you out, and they are going to certify several things. The certain operations which are taking place currently will help you with the trainer selection process, and regular national level marketing activities will take place. Supply kits, equipments, curriculum, all these things will be supported by us, will be provided by us. Help maintain and centralize servers through which all activities such as subscription, offering, purchases can take place. See, I'll brief you one very important aspect. As a brand, it's not only, apart from these points, what I personally feel as a brand, the major role of a Snail Tale brand would be to provide you that assurance. Nothing will be resolved. Nothing will, everything will be resolved. And the team is very responsive to take a call. The franchisee support, site selection, setup and license permission will help you provide guidance on feasibility of location, licenses, need and center setup. Our curriculum and next learning kits will provide you with a customized workbook, learning series for teaching through hybrid, offline as well as online model. We got a 360-degree marketing approach where we have social and print media, events, exhibitions. So we'll help you with that as well. Technology support, complete way mein, the ERP and the software required to operate the business will be supported by us. And training aside, mandatory training for staff and franchisee partner before start of operation, and in a periodic way, we'll go with that by the end of every month, which is what we have decided. So here presenting you the financials where, a very big opportunity, a very interesting opportunity where you need a total area of 2000 square feet with an investment of 13 to 15 lakhs, and the franchisee fee is 3 lakhs. We can ensure you the average return of ROI of 100%, where royalty to brand would be 10%, and payback period would be somewhere around 20 to 22. We'll try, because what happens as of now, whosoever is associated with us has achieved this thing in the month of 18 months. So payback period is 20 to 22 months, and the term of agreement is for 5 years. Thank you very much. We are open for any queries if you have.
So hi, Siddharth, thank you so much for a quick and detailed as well as quite insightful information regarding your project. So I request that if you can give a quick snapshot on the kind of investment which is required in the Excel format, and how an investor is going to earn the return on the investment. So what all heads are there, what all programs are there, right? And what is going to be the average fees? How is the expenses going to be managed, right? How many teachers do we need per student basis? Or maybe there is some ratio that we follow here, right, on a student and teacher basis. right? And what all earning sources we have. So one is the fees, obviously, that we have, and the other daycare courses and the co-curricular activities. So provided we have all this information for our investors, it will be easy for them to understand about this business, about the ROI. And ROI doesn't only mean that it's only the return on the capital investment. It is also about return on the time investment. It is also about return on the energy investment. Right?
Absolutely.
And the fourth one is return on the opportunity investment. Because if they are doing business with you and not with any other preschool, or maybe for that matter, any other opportunity in a different category. So what is the merit that they have to work with you, and how quickly they can basically multiply this investment here? And what is the scope if they set up sibling centers with you in the coming years ahead, right? Maybe 6 months down the line, or probably a year down the line to set up.
I'll just share the Excel if you insist.
Yes.
So this is what the plan is. Is the screen visible?
Yes, it is.
All right. So I'll just brief you the entire scale. We'll just have a quick snapshot of this. अब देखिए इसमें. See, as I said, see, the approximate area which is required, as I said, is somewhere around 2,000 square feet. And considering your rent and everything, it depends from city to city. So I'll come with the breakup of that. What exactly we give, the particulars of setup cost. So the civil furniture and basic equipment, which costs somewhere around 10 lakhs, which involves your furnitures, which involves the table furnitures, the teacher's furniture, the carpeting, the interior designing, everything. And there are many teaching aids are also involved. So we have the entire list once we, move a step ahead. So we can share those details with you. Secondly, the branding and signage, requires a minimum cost of around 1 lakh, and business promotion, launch marketing is required as 1 lakh. And franchisee fee, as I said, it's somewhere around 3 lakhs. So this total comes out to be somewhere around 15 lakhs. If you really want to make best, so this is what the total 15 lakh is the investment. We'll come to, and then, we'll just brief you. If you have a rental premises, for example, there are mostly preschool owners who own their own premises. But in case, if you have a rental premises, so considering the average rent per square feet in the cities like tier 2 and tier 3 is 40 rupees per square feet. So it comes out to be, you need to own a bungalow. We need to rent a bungalow. So which around 2,000 square feet, it comes out to be somewhere around 80,000. Then we got a property deposit, which generally is the initial amount which is required to, if you have a rental premises. And we can consider working capital management for next 3 months. So considering that figure, it comes out to be this. Now, and there are then utility bills, which we need to, take a provision for at initial stage. Coming to the area required. So there are total 8 rooms approximately. As Gaurav, you know the setup, like wherever we have opened, it's like we could have opened like in 3 or 4 classrooms as well. But the basic norm which is required is the standard 8 rooms along with the activity hall or maybe room. Then we got a reception office area. Then we got a pantry and washroom. So this somewhere comes out to be 1690. So it's always advisable to go with 2,000 square feet area, between 1,800 to 2,000 square feet area. Coming to the operation part. Now, in order to operate a preschool, ideal preschool, you initially need to have a good school manager, which a school manager can be an owner. They can be an owner, or they can be, they can appoint a principal. It depends on entirely on them. So this is the idealistic salary structure which is going on currently. So if you appoint one school manager, a receptionist plus branch developer, then we got a senior teachers, business senior teachers. So we need ideally 1 senior teacher and 2 junior teachers and 2 caretakers at initial level, the very first year. And, based upon your strength, and, you can initially increase as per that. So this somewhere around comes out to be, a year staff expense, if I say. So it comes out to be, every month, approximately 1 lakh rupee is required for this working capital for the HR salary, which is the major thing. And, at times, how preschool operates, I'll tell you. There are many preschools who actually try to pay only 8,000, 9,000 or maybe 12,000 to the senior teachers, right? But over here, we have clearly mentioned the senior teachers need to be paid 20,000. See, preschool is a concept, where, it's very important to have a good candidate and a right candidate who can, because time being, this might be a cost to you, but ideally, this will pay you off in longer run. Where a teacher is good, and if a teaching community is good, if the caretakers are good, and if a school manager is effective enough to operate this, then it's you need not to market as well. It's a word of mouth which operates actually. So this is how this works. I'll come to the revenue sheet. See, the ideal fee structure for Snail Tale preschool is 40,000. Now this 40,000 includes your school fee, your study kit, your uniforms. So everything is included in this. If you consider to operate in 2 batches or 2 slots, so ideally, if we consider playgroup, nursery, this is how you can easily achieve like around 120 students in very first year, with the breakup of in playgroup and nursery, may you generally tend to get more admissions, and admission process takes place throughout the year for these classes, playgroup and nursery. Then we got kindergarten, where you have and then prep standard. So ideally what happens is, I'll tell you, in class prep standard, what happens is कि अगर कोई नया बच्चा prep में enroll होता है, तो वो generally school ही prefer करता है, because वो 1 साल के लिए प्री स्कूल में थोड़ा कम prefer करता है. So considering that factor only, we have considered this. Okay, ideally हम मानते play group, nursery and KG, which is the core focus, and then gradually these students keep on passing, and this is how we can go ahead. Our online program fee is very, very nominal, which comes out to be 1,200 rupees per month, where we can, where 1,200 rupees per month. So ideally, this is like the entire program which is being managed by us. We have our own studio setup. The teachers are appointed by us. It takes place from our center. And, where as an investor, you need to provide us the leads. That is what you need to do. You need to enroll if you have a reference. So you just have to suggest a lead, and this is how it will be there. And there will be a revenue sharing with you. So coming to this, considering 120 students in the very first year, we make a revenue of somewhere around 48 lakhs. If we consider the online preschool, since the fee structure is very nominal, so we can assume like, okay, approximately 100 to 120 students is easily available. Now, what happens is कि अगर आप कई बार देखते हैं कि regular preschool में भी बच्चा आता है और online preschool भी अलग से attend करता है. ये online preschool आप इसको evening में भी operate कर सकते हैं. So that is the flexibility which we give you. It's not only you have to run in the morning hours, we give you to operate at any point of time as per the batches availability. Now, this is how it works. So if you look at the first year stats, where it's very easily achievable, the revenue of 62 lakh 40,000, and year on year, considering 10% for the second year growth, 10% for the third year. These are the projections, but I'll talk about year 1 and year 2, right? So considering 10%, so it's like somewhere around 68 lakhs by the next year, approximately 68.64. Now this sheet will explain you everything, exactly pura business kaise chalega. Aapka, the very first year, as I said, the school revenue is somewhere around 48 lakhs. App plus online, the sharing of the franchisee is around 20%. So we are charging, let's say, for example, 1,200 rupees per month. So if we are charging 12,000 rupees or maybe, so the 20% of that total fee is being shared with them. So this, the very first year, your revenue comes out to be 5088. As we said, we'll be sharing 10% royalty. So the franchisee will be sharing with us the 10% royalty, which comes out to be this, around this. And the rentals, if you minimize all the expenses, so we are coming to the expenses, the royalty, then the rentals, 80,000 rupees per month. So which comes out to be 9 lakh 60 for the year. Local marketing, you can consider it to be 40,000 rupees per month. So approximately 5 lakh के आसपास एक figure बनता है कि जहाँ पे local marketing हम बहुत अच्छे से कर सकते हैं. Your HR expense, as I said, the teachers and the recruitment, everything is there. So which comes out to be around 14 lakh 76,000. Coming to the utility bills, so electricity and water, we have just consider as per the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, 15,000 is the idealistic electricity and water bill, utility, telephone expenses, bank charges. Through our app, we have direct link. You can pay directly your fees through the bank, through UPI mode as well as through this. Coming to the ROI. Now, this entire expense comes out to be somewhere around the return of this ROI comes somewhere around 13,25,640. So the very first year, this is what the whole structure looks like. So EBITDA per month comes out to be 1,10,000. And if I talk about the percentage, yes, the very first year you have ROI percent of 88%. Coming to the next year, in the second year, as I said, everything has been incremented by 10%, even considering the revenue part as well as this. This is what the figure looks like. So effectively, Gaurav, as you said, in 18 months, I said, we have mentioned 22 months, but we try to achieve everything within this time period, provided every SOP is being followed by the investors, and we ensure to give them best training, best possible support where we can.
So I think it is always good to excite the investor, right, with a commitment of 22 months as a written communication, I would say, not commitment, but and helping them to achieve this in probably 18 months. So this delta of 4 months is going to give them a cushion that they can perhaps reinvest into something new. They can probably do school with us, or they can probably help us to give the positive reference in the market. They can get their money back, so they will be able to basically take a better future call, right? Because now they've secured their funds or what they've invested. So I think it's a great opportunity for the audience. And people, I repeat, एक होता है कि आप कोई भी बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं, आप F&B करना चाहते हैं जिसमें आप कोई QSR खोल लेते हैं, डार्क किचन खोल लेते हैं, रेस्टोरेंट कर सकते हैं, कैजुअल डाइनिंग, फाइन डाइनिंग, कोई बार खोल सकते हैं, राइट? लेकिन अगर आप एजुकेशन से कोई भी बिजनेस को कंपेयर करते हैं, तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि इससे ज्यादा नोबल कोई बिजनेस होता है, क्योंकि दो बिजनेस हमारी कंट्री में सबसे ज्यादा नोबल होते हैं, जिसको एक अलग ही आय से देखा जाता है. फर्स्ट इज द मेडिकल प्रोफेशन एंड सेकंड इज द टीचिंग प्रोफेशन. और ये दोनों एक ऐसे बिजनेस है जो स्लो एंड स्टेडीली आपको ना एक इनकम सेट कर देंगे आपके लिए, जिसमें आपको बार-बार सेम मेहनत नहीं करनी है. बिकॉज़ वंस you have laid down the right foundation, once you have given the right delivery to the child, and the development is quite evident by the parent and maybe the family members, I am sure that you are going to get reference business when you don't need any marketing, and it is just going to go from the word of mouth for the years to come. तो ये एक ऐसा बिजनेस है जिसमें आज आप फाउंडेशन अपने लिए कर रहे हो, लेकिन ये फ्यूचर जनरेशंस बस ईयर ऑन ईयर आपको एक अच्छा रेवेन्यू देता है. एक नोबल कॉज में आप जाते हो, और अगर आप इस बिजनेस को बढ़ाना चाहते हो तो बीआर बिरला के साथ आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि आप इसका केफएल भी सेटअप कर सकते हो, राइट? तो आज आपने शुरू करा, आपने अपने लिए एक अच्छी इनकम बनाई, एक अच्छा इमेज मार्केट में क्रिएट किया, और कल जाके अगर आपके पास उस तरीके के रिसोर्सेज हैं तो आप एक केफएल भी कंपनी के साथ सेटअप कर सकते हो. तो मुझे लगता है इससे ज्यादा और आपको कोई ब्रांड या कोई भी इंडस्ट्री जो है वो फ्रीडम नहीं दे सकती है बढ़ने का, और इतनी कम इन्वेस्टमेंट में आप कोई बिजनेस में 18 महीने में रिटर्न नहीं लेके आ सकते, प्रोवाइडेड यू फॉलो द एसओपी राइट, एज मेंशन्ड बाय सिद्धार्थ. क्योंकि बिजनेस ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड है. More than 2 decades company is doing the business as a family run business, and they've been involved right from their parents to grandparents and now to Siddharth. और आज अगर हम बात करें कि यही पेडिग्री को आप अडॉप्ट करें और इसको फॉलो करें एज इट इज, तो 18 महीने में पैसा वापस आ रहा है एक बिजनेस में, और आप उसको मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हो, क्योंकि कोई बहुत ज्यादा आपको ट्रेड लाइसेंस नहीं चाहिए इसके लिए, ना आपको कोई गवर्नमेंट का ऐसा अप्रूवल चाहिए. पॉलिसी जो गवर्नमेंट की है, रादर पहले वो इतनी फेवरेबल नहीं थी, इंडस्ट्री इतना अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे में काम कर रही थी, लेकिन कोविड के बाद इंडस्ट्री भी ऑर्गेनाइज हुई है. गवर्नमेंट की भी समझ में आया है कि प्री स्कूल एजुकेशन, अर्लियर एजुकेशन बच्चे के ब्रेन डेवलपमेंट के लिए कितनी जरूरी है, क्योंकि 1 से 6 साल का जो मेन टाइम होता है वो ब्रेन के डेवलपमेंट के लिए राइट होता है, और ये साइंटिफिकली प्रूवन है, इसको मैं आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते. तो अगर इस टाइम पे बच्चे को एक अच्छा एक्सपोजर मिल रहा है, एक अच्छी लर्निंग मिल रही है, एक अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट मिल रहा है, एक अच्छा एटमॉस्फेयर मिल रहा है, तो इससे ज्यादा और रिवॉर्डिंग कोई भी बिजनेस नहीं हो सकता जिसमें पैसे के साथ साथ आपको एक इमेज भी मिल रही है. So on that note, I think we are good to go. I request Saras to please end up this discussion by giving a closing speech to the audience, and we are available to basically give them the fun discussion with Siddharth and his team in case you are interested to set up this preschool and you think that you are ready with the resources, or if not the resources, but at least you have a mindset that you can get into this kind of a business. Do reach back to us on our hotline number so that we can connect you with the brand team in person, or maybe a Zoom call can happen, or maybe brand team can travel to your place, you can travel to the brand office and see or maybe witness the live operations of the school and be a part of this boarding journey. And also to remind you, April is the time when you have the academic session starting in the north country, right, in the northern part of the country. तो अगर आप इस पे जाने का सोच रहे हो, so January, February, March is the peak time for you. अगर आप आज इसमें कुछ इन्वेस्ट करके शुरू करेंगे ऑपरेशंस, तो आपको अप्रैल तक पहला सीजन में 50-60 बच्चा मिल जाएगा, एंड समर वेकेशंस के बाद दोबारा से 20-30 और बच्चे का होता है. समर वेकेशन, समर कैंप्स रन कर सकते हैं और बहुत सारे वीकेंड एक्टिविटीज रन कर सकते हैं. तो फर्स्ट ईयर में ही अगर आपकी प्लानिंग राइट होगी तो आने वाला टाइम आपके लिए बहुत रिवॉर्डिंग हो जाएगा. They mark my words, I've spent 10 years in this business and created more than 300 schools in my life. As easy to operate a business as a preschool, because what you need is just a property worth 2,000 square feet and some grants to basically begin there. I think we have one question from the audience. So we have this question from Sankalp Khanna ji. No, we don't need a commercial license unless it is actually inside a residential colony. अगर आपकी मेन रोड की प्रॉपर्टी है और गेटेड कॉलोनी नहीं है, तो जैसे कि आप एक डॉक्टर का क्लिनिक सेटअप कर सकते हैं, एक लॉयर का ऑफिस सेटअप कर सकते हैं, एक चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी का ऑफिस सेटअप कर सकते हैं, ऐसे आप एक प्री स्कूल भी सेटअप कर सकते हैं. आपका सिर्फ कमर्शियल जो मीटर होगा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का, वो कमर्शियल यूज में होगा. बाकी प्रॉपर्टी का यूज आपका कोई बहुत खास चेंज नहीं होता है. इसमें कोई CLUT करवाने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. वेरी इजी टू ऑपरेट बिजनेस. बाकी स्टेट टू स्टेट कभी कभी वेरी करता है, तो वो जब आप हमें प्रॉपर्टी प्रपोज करेंगे, सो वी विल बी एबल टू गिव यू द एग्जैक्ट जजमेंट अकॉर्डिंग टू द लोकल स्टेट रूल और म्युनिसिपल पार्टी रूल इन प्रिवेलिंग इन दैट मार्केट. Siddharth, you want to add something here?
No, absolutely right, Gaurav. This is how it is worked, because ये query बहुत लोगों की आती है कि इसके लिए आमतौर पे residential plot चाहिए या क्या. See, I'll tell you, all those branches which we are operating currently, ये सारी residential close colonies भी है. So, it's always a good opportunity to start a preschool in residential. At the most, you just have to convince your societies. हर सोसाइटी में एक प्री स्कूल होना मैंडेटरी है, एंड इससे एक बहुत एश्योरेंस मिलता है कि उस सोसाइटी में आज नहीं करते कितने भी इनिशियल लेवल पे एक ब्रांड बनता है, एक वैल्यू बनती है, और वो सारे सोसाइटी मेंबर्स आपके लिए ब्रांड एम्बेसडर का काम करता है. एक बिलोंगिंगनेस आ जाती है कि जैसे अभी हमने एक गेटेड कॉलोनी के अंदर हमने प्री स्कूल ओपन किया. आई एग्री कि बाहर के लोग थोड़ा कम आएंगे, बट अंदर जब हो जाता है हाउस, सो एक सेफ्टी, सिक्योरिटी, एनवायरनमेंट की एक गारंटी रहती है. एंड अबव ऑल दैट, एक पेरेंट का माइंडसेट रहता है कि मैं ज्यादा दूर अपने बच्चे को नहीं भेजना चाहता, एंड अ थिंग शुड बी इन विद इन रीच. तो रेजिडेंशियल में बिल्कुल आप खोल सकते हैं, एंड मैं तो यही सजेस्ट करता हूँ सिटीज लाइक जयपुर हो गया, दिल्ली हो गया, जहां पे गेटेड कॉलोनीज है, वेयर यू हैव ऑलरेडी हैव रेजिडेंसेस more than 9,000 say 900 flats are there. Like cities like जोधपुर में भी हमने अभी देखा कि 900 से ज्यादा फ्लैट बनते हैं आजकल एक एक कॉलोनीज में. तो वहां पे आपके पास पोटेंशियल कस्टमर पहले से है. सो और एक क्या होता है कि एक स्टेबिलिटी रहती है कि प्लस ये दीज कॉलोनीज जितने भी बिल्डर्स होते हैं, दे प्रोवाइड यू प्ले एरिया फैसिलिटीज होती है एडिशनल. सो इट्स सो इजी कि आपको उन सब पे इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं करना पड़ता. आपको सिर्फ अपने इंडोर इंटीरियर्स पे फोकस किया और आपने उसमें एक नॉमिनल फी दे दिया एवरी मंथ, एंड यू कैन यूटिलाइज ऑल दोज क्लब हाउस फैसिलिटीज हो गया, बच्चों का प्ले एरिया हो गया, इवन एट टाइम्स वी हैव पूल पार्टी फॉर किड्स. सो वो सारे एरियाज भी यूटिलाइज हो जाते हैं अच्छे से. सो और जहां तक बात है लाइसेंस की, यस, कमर्शियल आपको सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड, दैट्स इट। आप रेजिडेंशियल बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं, कोई इशू नहीं है।
Right, Siddharth. So thank you so much once again. So Saras, I hand over the podium to you now to please give us a closing speech, and let's invite the investors for the next upcoming show tonight at 7 p.m. Bharat Franchise Show. Over to you, Saras.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Gaurav, and thank you, Siddharthi, for a wonderful presentation. And a pedigree of Birla Group, of course, adds as an icing on the cake. So, friends, thank you for hearing us out, and please do join us. Naya Saal, Naya Business. We are doing a special event, the year-end closing, because Naya Saal, we take two revolutions. Either one, a lot of resolution people make to lose weight, and I've been trying to do that for past 7 years, not fulfilled. Second is career. So again, Naya Saal, Naya Business is what you can absolutely pick up for a business for yourself. Please join us. We are doing a Bharat Franchise Show which started on 26th of December and running up till 30th of December. Don't miss this opportunity, because today we are inviting you, and this special episode, 1.5 hour episode, starting at 7 p.m. onwards, we'll be talking about specialty retail business. And brands like Akai, Pratik Copper, JS1 Homes, Collins, which needs no introduction, will be coming on live with us during this webinar, Bharat Franchise Show, and helping us understand the business opportunity, exploring it along with the franchise guru, Mr. Gaurav Maurya. So you can visit the Facebook page of Franchise India. You will find all the links there to be a part of this Bharat Franchise Show. With that, I want to thank you all for participating over here, and do contact us on the contact details which have been shared in the chat box. Thank you all. Have the best day of your life. Naya Saal, Naya Business is the motive, and we really want to help you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you.